he writes scripts that allow us to have a little bit more pleasurable gameplay. With all the scripts that he's currently written, there's a little conflict with our latest patch that has caused us to go back to the old stump uprooting system. This is the normal stump uprootal that Life is Feudal has in place. Normally, this bar would go really fast, and so would this one, meaning you have to stop and wait for it to raise up, but it's a lot quicker and less painful of a ordeal. So now, tree logs. I now have carpentry. I want to saw out a building log. Now you'll notice it says hardwood tree. There's also a timer on it, meaning nobody else can touch this hardwood until timer goes down. Unless you have Alucard that has gone into the game system files and actually checkmarked and gone in and changed that. He's allowed it so we have, again, a much better gameplay experience. Rather than having to wait for these timers, it's instant. That's good and that's bad. I like the fact that it has a bad thing. Overburden. I can carry 2 of those. I'm running extremely slow. Wow. That's because I have such a low willpower on that. Tiny shack. Create. Pow. Build. Alright. Now, I want to forestry, create a campfire. Yes. Campfire. Create a campfire. Requires 5 branches. Wow, I run hella slow. Alright, gathering branches, right? He runs so slow. Create a campfire. We're getting that up, we're getting that up. Now, the campfire is like, all it requires you to have the sticks like you're leaning it together to make a little starting of the campfire. Well, that's nice and all. You built it, but, in order to keep the fuel going, your very first fuel source is going to be bark. Light on. Wow, it automatically consumed that much bark just to turn it on. Bark is your lowest fuel source. Doesn't last very long. Well, that's nice to know to see how to create that. Now, running around. I need to eat some more. I need to eat more. Let's get that. Let's get those skills up. Get those skills up. Alright, so. Alright, come on. Really need my agility to go up here. And it will eventually, as you do certain items that require agility. Hardwood tree. Let's saw out a board. Get as many of those as we can, right? Now look at that. Carpentry has increased. So it seems like I'm not really gathering that much wood out of these trees, right? Different trees, such as elks, elms, maples, they'll yield as themselves, that the 100 quality will yield different quantities of boards, billets, and building logs. The oaks and the pines, respectively, oaks for hardwood, pines for softwood, yield the most resources. And we're going to keep slicing them up here. We're almost to max capacity. I'm just going to stop there. Now, it's like, wow, I'm going to take off my shovel because I don't need it. Your equipped items changes your speed. So now I can run faster. $20 boards. Now, think about this. If I had built out in an open area, not only would I be exposed, but I would have to travel farther to get my materials. Cut down. Alright, that one got cut down. Cut down this one as well. Now look at it. The physical size, that it always changes. They always do change. Now we'll saw a building log. And look. I'm telling you, we're not so bad off as far as getting this built up. We really aren't. This is just the very beginning basics. The very beginnings. Overburdened. So I'm going to need 6 more building logs. And 4 more boards. Let's get 4 more boards off of this. Come on. It's really what I need. If you help me out, I'll help you out. 1, 2, 3. Come on, give me 1 more board. I know there's 1 more board in there. I can see it. Alright, that's all we needed. So, I doubt I'm going to get a building log out of this. I really doubt it. I've already harvested some items out of it. Oh, surprise me every single day. Alright. Now you'll notice I did not uproot these stumps. Only because I'm trying to show you our beautiful tutorial game here, as well as it's going to take way too long to uproot them. Come on. Saw out a building log. Come on, big money, big money, big money. I only need 3 more. Just 3 more. Now, as we're nearing the end of our tutorial, I'd like to remind you that as this did take a long time, I would say, there's a lot more into this game. I'm probably not describing everything properly as far as being very descriptive and articulate, but that's where the editing comes in. Alright. We are now finishing our shack. You must stand away from the shack on the last building spot, because if you're standing where you're erecting it, it will not pop up. Now, authority. General actions. Set as my home. You have successfully binded that house. There are 0 free rooms left, meaning this is a 1-person house. You now want to claim it. So, from the beach to the shack in just under a lifetime.